Hi guys, it's Elisa and welcome to episode 8 on the island. We started off by placing a tree platform so we can get some sap to make up some sweet veggie cakes. Get taming those ovises we've been collecting. Purposefully chose a place here where I could also get to honey without having to use grapples or anything of the like, and it turned out that this was the best decision I could have made and has helped me so much going forward. On the way back to base I spotted this really neat looking Rex, and it's not the best level, but it looked too cool to pass it up, and I figure even if it's not the best level, I could even breed it with my eventual boss Rexes just to get the colour, so we can have some neat coloured Rexes. I really like the idea. Got the Rex down, got it taming up, and made some sweet veggie cakes so we can tame that Ovis. Also put some doors around the pen because we've been having the problems of dilos just wandering in and trying to attack whatever the heck they find. Hopefully this will stop them, and it seems to have worked. Got the Rex cryoed up and started work on another paddock here, so I have more space for dames because I'm very quickly running out of space. I need to make some more cryopods apparently. After finishing up the pen, I decided to go Megatherium hunting. So to the snow we headed. As we got there, there was this avocado, and I got just a little bit close to the water, figuring I could take it out with the Archie, but I miscalculated about how much room I had. This thing nearly got me. Then we found the best baryonyx I have found to date on the island for this playthrough. So again, we had to make a trap. We had to get this thing tamed because I was not passing up a baryonyx over level 100. Not when I'd been searching for so long to try and get one of these things into our roster. Once the berry was nice and knocked out, safe and sound, needed some fish to tame it, make it our friend. And there wasn't much fish actually around on the coast by the snow, but I did find this megalodon, so I figured I'd hit it with a couple of arrows, get it to follow me, and then kill it at shore, but it didn't want to follow me, and I really didn't anticipate that only 2 arrows would knock this thing out, but apparently that's all it requires for such a low level megalodon. So he just made me swim a little bit more and then became lunch for the baryonyx. We got the baryonyx fed and then spotted another one that would provide us with a mate pair, and wasn't going to pass that one up either. It's not quite the highest level, but honestly I'd been searching the whole time of this playthrough and I was just getting really sick of searching, so I decided to tame it anyway. Yeah, it went well. Really well. Apparently the art gods felt sorry for us, for our struggles, and they provided me with another one right across the stream right by my trap. It's not even as good a level as the last one, but it's still a mate pair. We got it knocked out, the random raptor disposed of, fed it some lunch and left it to tame up in some peace. On the way to pick up the first baryonyx, however, found a unicorn! Just like wandering around. How the heck is this thing surviving out here? I would have thought all the UTs and the Daedons and everything in that particular area would have annihilated this thing, but we were lucky enough to find it. So I dropped it off back at home in our newly made paddock and went back on my way to pick up our baryonyx. We got the higher level baryonyx cryoed up, went to go home and found a Tech Rex. And I'm not going to pass up another Tech Rex. This thing is purple. Who's going to complain? And decided to safari style tame this thing again. And once again I am reminded how important really good armor is if I'm going to be trying to tame these things on foot. Why do I do this to myself? At this point I actually thought it was a mate pair for my other Tech Rex, but unfortunately I was wrong on that, and it is just another male. I thought I had a female at home. So nope, no mate pair Tech Rex, but that's okay. Another Tech Rex is still cool. We got the lower level baryonyx cryoed up and headed off back home again, cryoed up the Tech Rex which had been taming up on our way to pick up the other berry. Then, of course, when we got home, the unicorn needed to be tamed as well. So I got some carrots out of the hothouse and just snuck my way through the grass as best that I could. I also got our 2 baryonyx down and together and made some babies. I sent them on mating, and once I had the egg I got that down and incubating. After it was incubated, claimed the baby and went down to collect more eggs. Found that it'd been a bit slow and there was actually another baby baryonyx, so that was kind of a 2-for-1 deal. I needed more stone for the various construction processes. I was out here minding my own business and these charming wee fellows just wanted to have a quick talk. I didn't agree with their message. And even after I'd already told the other 2 to bugger off, their friend came up and was still harassing me, even after I told it to go away and I wasn't interested in what they were selling. We got a couple of imprints on the baby baryonyx and then went on our way to try and find more things to tame. Because I'm not running out of space already, right? And it took me 3 tries to try and pick up this dang thyla. So there was no way, it did not matter what level it was. This thing was being tamed just for being a pain in my neck. Turned out that it was a pretty whack level. But it's still a Thyla, and now there's a Thyla on the team. Should help us in the future, right? After the Thyla was tamed, we got it into a cryopod and continued to search for things that could be worthwhile on our team to help us get to our goal. And then there was level 116 Theri. I can't believe my luck. It seems to be a day for it. So we got yet another trap made up. Ready. Get this thing on our side. But then it turned out I didn't actually need the trap, and Art created one of its own. I made sure to test that it was actually stuck in there, so if it started to run, it wasn't going to disappear, but sure enough, it was proper stuck and I was able to trank it out right then and there. I found this level 100 Sarco that I really wanted to tame, but I completely botched getting off the RG. And it just made a beeline straight for me. At this point, I didn't really have any choice in the matter. I got stuck, I couldn't even jump or anything. This was all I could do. Or I was dead, one of the two. And my luck just kept on for some reason, because Ark is not usually like that. But I found a level 92 Megatherium, which was just so good after having the last one killed by my RG. So again, another trap. Another taming attempt. And I'm really glad that Megatheriums apparently don't aggro just from touch. Like, say the Gigantopithecus. I think I would have been done. This thing just absolutely did not care about my RG at all. I tried to use a technique I found where if I hit pick on the creature, it tends to aggro them but do no damage. it didn't work with Megatherium. I also then failed to notice that here it's moving so dang fast. Because it's bug enraged. It somehow didn't notice. And the taming got a little bit harder from here. This thing was moving so fast, I just couldn't hit it. It wouldn't stop moving. I had to chase it, and I really didn't want to. And it was right about now where I learned just why you don't mess with bug enraged Megatheriums. Didn't realise how ridiculously powerful they are, because I've always kind of kept a wide berth, but yeah, it's a lesson well learned. And with 2 hits, I was half naked running through the snow. I can tell you, I was sweating. Might have been in the snow, but I was still sweating. And as pretty much anyone knows in Ark, running through the snow, not on a tame, is probably one of the dumbest things you can do, and I managed to aggro a wolf as well. These things are just getting worse at this point. So I felt like I had to lose its aggro. So I came up here to hopefully be out of its reach and watched another dismount. This thing is a freaking pit of doom. With my RNG just teasing me with no grapples, I was contemplating having to kill myself at this point. But thankfully, eventually the RG decided that it wasn't going to tease me anymore, and it helped me out of the situation. I wasn't about to do that again, so I very purposefully made sure I wasn't near the hole when I dismounted. But I'm pretty sure my confidence was pretty knocked at this point, and I couldn't even jump onto a dang rock. Things are going from bad to worse at this point. So I started shooting what I was pretty sure was the Megatherium that I was meant to be shooting. And it ran away, so I had to give chase. And it wasn't my Megatherium after all. It was a level 4. I decided to put some meat on it anyway, just to try and get it tamed up. I did then find the level 92 and started putting some arrows in it. And really should have just built a trap for this thing. I need to stop safari taming. This went horribly. And I'm back to running half naked through the snow. As if I hadn't learnt my lesson before. And it was right then and there that a Daeron decided it wanted a piece at the fight too. I guess it didn't like me shooting its friend, but I couldn't let it have the final say, so it became lunch for the Megatherium. And on my travels, I found this super low level tappy, but it's the first one I've managed to actually get close enough to trank out. So I gave it a go. And it's really starting to feel like absolutely everything on this arc wants a piece of me. It's driving me mad at this point. So we picked up the new Theri on the way back. We whistled the tappy as well to follow us to go get the Megatheriums. I thought all was well. Until the hell. Yeah. The hell. And felt like the sky was falling with wolves and the poor tappy just did not make it. And I was left standing butt naked in the snow. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate all your support. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share around. Have a wonderful day.